Okay. Regarding the final assignment, you can see the theme here. The teaching team developed the topic for this assignment to be design a concept for developing home furniture. Okay. The type of the home furniture will be selected randomly by your team member. Once you know you already set up the group, then you could schedule the time with me, or you could meet me next week. Okay. With that, you will get the type of the home furniture in order to address disaster preparedness and minimize damage that caused by disaster as much as possible. The definition from the Department of Disaster Prevention and Mitigation. Disaster refer to any hazard affect the public, whether it is caused by nature or human activity, which resulting in danger to life, loss, or damage, and negative impact on properties, society, the economy of the country, and the environment. Okay. Which this disaster is effects exceed the community capacity to use its own resource in the community to respond and manage the disaster and its impact, meaning that other community nearby or major cities need to come to help, similar to the flooding in the north part of Thailand couple months ago. Regarding disaster preparedness, it is referred to measure and activity carried out in advance of the disaster to prepare for emergency management and to ensure the ability to respond promptly and effectively to the impact of disaster. So we decide to we decide the home furniture to use in advance of the disaster, for example. Regarding the definition, we already discussed this. Regarding the risk, is disaster risk reduction to reduce the risk of it. Is referred to the concept and practice aimed at minimize the potential negative impact. So this one, we don't have to like decide for risk reduction, but just the definition for you all to aware of. Manage the cause and effect of disaster, include implementing policy, measure, and activity that reduce vulnerability, mitigate risk factor ก็คือ mitigate ก็คือมีการปรับหรือลดเนาะ enhance the capacity to manage crisis. The goal is to reduce existing risk within communities and society while preventing the future risk. Similar to the earthquake in Japan, they sent to the people phone. If you use SIM card from Japan, they will send to the phone, earthquake alert, or they inform us in advance. Okay. Impact mitigation refer to action aimed at reducing the direct negative impact of hazard on society and the environment. While it is impossible to eliminate all negative impact, the scale and severity of damage can be lessened through the implementation of policy and activity. Okay. That's the definition. Okay. So we will practice this learning pyramid from the first one to the third and push to the fourth if possible. With that, as I mentioned, a representative of the member or each member can randomly select main item. You will have one main item, one type of home furniture. And we'll also randomly select sub item. Okay. I will go over more detail in a bit. It will be group of 3 to 4 people. For example, today you have group of 2. You could combine into one group. You could discuss in the chat, in the Zoom chat, or even in the live chat. Okay, feel free to do that regarding forming the group. Once you could form the group, similar to this activity today, you could make the group in the LEB2. But this time, there is a group code here. So we are section 34. So please, when you name the group, please name it as INT 34. And if you are the first group that you make the group in the LEB2, please type like 01 like this. Okay. But sometimes if there are 2 groups that type at the same time, it might misordering a little bit. I will ask in the live group to help me change the number. Okay. If that happens, that's one thing. Similar to today brainstorm activity, when you use Post-it, please write your name or your student ID 4-digit, for example. So I know that each member contribute to the brainstorming process. Similar to the activity today, there will be the part that is a group work, and there will also the part of individual design. On the LEB2, please turn in both group work and individual design. Okay. For the group work, of course, just one person turn in as a group. Okay. Regarding selecting main item, if your group have 3 people, you will randomly select one main item with me, and then you will randomly select 3 sub item. Okay. But if your group have 4 people, your team will randomly select one main item and randomly select 4 sub item. Okay. To integrate the characteristic of sub item into the home furniture that you design. Okay. That your team design as well. The main item will be the topic of home furniture. The sub item are various topics. Okay. In addition to sub item, there are disaster scenario item, which each team will randomly select with me as well. Okay. Regarding the disaster scenario, there are 7 of them, but we will have more than 7 groups, meaning that some group will get the same disaster scenario, which is fine. Okay. Okay, next. I will show you the template after this slide, but this part is mean that there will be the title of the project. You could name it, and the name of group member, please list it out as well. Show image of the main. Okay, once you already randomly select with me, please take note so that you can put it on your assignment. Okay, because this assignment you will also need to record the presentation. Another section can know that, oh, you guys got this main item and sub items. Okay. Describe this process of working on the online board. Demonstrate how ideas were presented and selected for the project based on group decision. Please explain the detail of project, highlight the unique concept and how the project can be beneficial and utilized. Describe how it can be used. This one you will record is on the PDF, when you turn in, you will turn in as a PDF as well on the LEB2. But for the video, I will send the Google Drive link for you guys to upload the video. For the activity to design the shopping cart today, it is not required that you will need to have a image for your design. But for the final assignment, please create a draft image using AI design tools to present the image as well for your group design. Okay, image only required for the group design. Okay. You should select the best image that can communicate the project message. This is the template of the final assignment, which I already sent to you, but is the all class material, but I will also send the template for the final assignment as well. Okay, or you could also download from LEB2. Yeah. Oh, so the first page, you just put the group code INT34, and then after you set the group in the LEB2, then you will know the number of your group. Okay, and the product name, you could name your product. Then you put which home furniture that your team randomly select and you got that one. Then you put sub item that your team got and also the disaster scenario item. Working process on the online board. This one you could copy from Miro or Canva board that you used, and then you paste it here. You can add the page. Right now I have only one, but then you can add more than one page. You can also paste the link to the Miro board. This one is the sketch from AI design tool. This one is the group design, okay? The finalized from your team member, like everyone agree on this one, okay? And then you create the image, okay? Then you explain your team concepts. Concept is here, but this one is choose the best idea. You could explain about the idea, okay, of this one, and then the concept of it. Function is like how it can be used, okay, ใช้งานได้ยังไงเนาะ Reference that you use, if it not from your own data or not from your own picture, then please provide the reference. Okay. For the consultation, will be next week and the following week. Okay, so we have 2 weeks of working on it, and then also record a video as well. Regarding the video, please make sure it is like around 5 to 7 minutes. Please try not to exceed 7 minutes because your video will be watched by another section, right? So if you exceed, then it will push that time when they watch it. Okay. I don't want that to happen. And regarding the content in the video, you could present the name of the project, the code, because they need to assess you as well. And the picture of main and sub item that you randomly select. And the select, you present only the one that your group agree on. You don't have to present all the brainstorming step. The brainstorming step, I will be the one who read from your PDF file. But in the video, you present the finalized one from your group. Okay, so you present the selected concept, which I use to design the final product. Please explain detail of the final product. For example, its function, its benefits, its working principle. Okay. So that's are all the content in the video. Okay. Not video. Please, I will send the share drive for you guys to upload the video. Okay. This for next week. And the due date for video and PDF file on LEB2 will be 24th November before 11 p.m. Okay. Regarding the rubric, the first rubric is similar to today activity. Okay. The second also similar to today activity, which I already explained earlier. Okay. The third rubric is for the individual proposed design of the type of home furniture that your group randomly selected. The fourth part is similar to the activity today regarding build a concept from the participant decision making. So you discuss as a group and then you propose as a group design. Fifth, this is the additional rubric. Innovate by combining from unique concepts. Cross-section mean another section, students and professor will assess your video, okay? So they will look whether you present a sketch or model from the result of combination of group ideas, which is unique, whether it's unique, whether it's beautiful, whether it's consistent in terms of proportion, shape, its function, its working principle, and whether it stand out. Okay. Oh, okay. So that will be all the rubric for the final assignment. Regarding schedule the time to randomly select, if your group already set the LEB2 member, you could schedule the time with me, or we could meet on Wednesday to randomly select each main and sub item. Yeah. But you will need to make sure to record it. Yeah. For example, if your group have 4 people, you could have a group representative to like randomly select with me as well, or everyone could come and then you help each other randomly select it. One of the downside of select on Wednesday is that you will not be able to consult on that day because you haven't working on it. That would be like one of the downside. But other than that, you still have since there are 2 weeks of consult, you could like consult the following week as well. Okay, so that's will be all the content regarding final assignment from me. Is there anything you wanna discuss regarding the final assignment? Let me see. Let me show you the LEB2 as well. Mm. A student asked whether you could record the video that random select to me. I think it is fine if you wanna record it and you randomly select it, but please inform me because I try to, for the main item furniture, I try, let me take a look how many of them. I try to avoid similar home furniture. Okay, that's my point. Let me share the screen here. Let's see how many do we have. So we have like 15. Yeah, I think I try to avoid similar home furniture. But if one group and another group is similar, but they still have different sub item, I think that would be fine. My point is that if you randomly select by your team, just please let me know that you already got that home furniture. Okay. Then another group, I will change for another group if he or she like got the same home furniture, for example.
ไม่เย็นน่าจะบอกว่ามีหัวหน้าทีมคนหนึ่งเช็คว่ามันไม่ซ้
อืมค่ะ Give me one more.
ำมันก็มีโอกาสซ้
Or the other way is that what I can do is that I will create an Excel sheet having home furniture that already select so that you guys know that, oh, this one already select, you cannot get this one. I think that would be helpful.
ำไม่มี
I will share that one with you guys so that you can edit it. Okay. Let me do that today. Yeah.
แต่ห้ามเล่ากัน
Then Excel เนอะ Excel มี home furniture หลักๆก็คือไม่อยากให้ home furniture ซ้ำกันว่างั้นเถอะ แต่ว่ายังไง in any case sub item it will be random, so the characteristic that you need to integrate to the home furniture will be different. Yeah. Okay. Is there any other things that you wanna discuss? Or any question about either the activity today or the final assignment? Regarding, I already mentioned, right? Group of 3 to 4 people. Yeah. If you want to discuss about member, you could type in this Zoom chat box, or you could type in the Line group regarding form the group. Okay. Let me think. Anything else? Regarding the content, I think that will be it. I want to ask, anyone want me to reopen the breakout room? We still have some time, but I'm not sure whether some of you may use different platform like Discord to discuss, or some of you like to use Zoom. If anyone want me to reopen the breakout room, just let me know. Yeah. And before next week, if you guys have question, you can always type in the live group. Okay. In that case, I will ask for taking a photo together before I close the Zoom meeting. Yeah.